बाबा मेरी यादों को सीने में समा लेना, बाबा मेरी यादों को सीने में समा लेना।
Recording in progress. Recording stopped. Recording in progress.
संसार से
Om Shanti and welcome. I'm Sister Chrissy, your MC for this afternoon, for this Bhatti. And welcome to everyone to this very, very special Bhatti on emerging the Golden Age. How lucky we are to have three of our very special and much loved seniors with us. Dr.Nirmala from Gyan Sarovar in India, Sister Rajini, who's in Japan at the moment, and our brother Charlie, who's at the moment in Australia. So it's great to have them with us at a time when they're in so much demand and so busy. But so we've invited them to share their insights and experiences on how to emerge the Golden Age within us. It's very important to be doing this at this time, and to know how to emerge our Golden Age selves. So they'll take 10 minutes to share their insights with us, and then we'll have a 5-minute meditation with them. So so welcome, and we'll begin with this, our first question to Didi Nirmala. Om Shanti, Didi. Lovely to have you with us, and we'd like to ask you, after all these years, Didi, you know, it's been quite a long time now, how do you sustain your enthusiasm and your determination in your efforts to come close to your deity form? So where do you get your enthusiasm from?
Om Shanti. Brahman life needs zeal and enthusiasm to carry on intense efforts. Aim is to become deity. And so we need to really keep that aim in front of us all the time, because Maya is very powerful. Old sanskars, if they are not completely destroyed through yoga power, they can emerge anytime and can attack us anytime. So it's a constant attention, checking, and having the aim to be in Baba's remembrance all the time. And knowing about Golden Age, because Baba has given very clear Murli on Golden Age. what will be there. We will have everything we need. There will not be any desires to have anything more. And Baba is giving us his imperishable treasures now. So there will be unlimited disinterest in the whole world, because today's Mercedes or any other car is not as good as Viman, which will be just standing out at our door in golden age. Lakshmi Narayan will have new dress every day. So there is no attraction to new style of dress or ornaments, because they are studded with beautiful ornaments. They have natural beauty, long hair, and there is no need to take care of health, doctors, hospitals, etc. There's so much love between human beings, animals, and everything is Sattva-pradhan. So our future is very clear. Tomorrow we will be there in golden age, and so no need to feel attracted to any of this temporary means of comfort in Iron Age. Chrissy, you want to ask any more questions?
I didn't want to interrupt you, Didi, because I think it's nice for us to hear you. But I've just got a little. Did you hear any of that? It's technology, you know. It's not my great strength. Didi, how do you, in your meditation, in your practices, in your Brahman life, how do you keep that part, that deity part alive in you, so that you stay connected to that deity form, that it doesn't become just a theory, or it's not just a concept or a beautiful image or something we hear about that sounds wonderful, but how is it real for you? How do you keep it real?
Mainly, what I pay attention to have royalty. Activities are done in a royal way. The way I talk, walk, eat, in a royal way. And maintain Baba's remembrance and silence. So whenever I am not busy meeting people, I maintain silence.
And does that keep you connected to your deity form, or does it sustain your transformation, your transition into that? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it helps me to maintain my deity form and self-upliftment.
Well, it sounds perfect and very, very simple and very practical. So thank you, dearest Didi. Would you be able to lead us into a meditation now? That would give us that experience.
Okay.
Just a 5-minute meditation. Thank you, Didi. We really appreciate it.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Let us go beyond this mundane world. Take our intellect to subtle region, Vishnupuri. As I arrive in Vishnupuri, I sense peace, happiness, love, everything going very smoothly. No noise. Everybody is doing their job silently, happily. I see the farmers sowing the seeds. It's not a laborious work for farmers, easy work. I see animals like lion and goat drinking water at the same bank of river. I enter the palace, beautiful palace, studded with jewels, diamonds, and built with golden bricks. There is natural light. Everybody is moving around, doing their jobs lovefully, peacefully, happily. Lakshmi and Narayan are sitting on the throne in the court, and there are ministers sitting according to their position and sharing the administration. I come out, sit in the plain, so easy to fly. I had to just switch on one button and it goes. I had a nice trip, seeing the mountains. Mountains are in the shape of flowers. And emanating very beautiful smell. After a while, I come back to land near the palace, have a dip in a fountain. Such a nice warm water, fragrant water, full of herbs. And there were maids helping me to dress up and decorate me with ornaments. I enjoy being in Vishnupuri for a while and come back to mundane world to carry on my mundane business. Om Shanti.
Thank you so much, Didi. Many blessings for your sharing and that extraordinary commentary that took us to the golden age for a moment. Unfortunately, we have to wave goodbye to Didi. She's leaving us because she has a gift-giving ceremony down in Shantivan soon. So thank you, Om Shanti Didi. Many blessings for joining us. It's always wonderful to have you. So we'll see you next time. Shanti. So now we're going to welcome our lovely sister Rajini, who's in Japan. Welcome, Rajini Ben. Lovely to see you. So we would like to ask you a question around your experiences and your feelings, insights of the golden age through Bapdada's Drishti. And if you could help us understand how you know it's a golden aged experience and not just imagination. So how can you tell? So could you share with us your experiences through Bapdada's Drishti? So thank you.
Thank you, Chrissy. Om Shanti to everyone. So I'd like to share with you my experience taking Drishti from Bapdada and getting that experience of golden age. It was my just pure desire one day to feed Baba the bhog with golden spoon. So I asked Dadi Kumarka that, can you give me one day chance to do that? And Dadi said, sure. So as I took the spoon with the bhog and I went to Baba's, feeding Baba, and I look at Baba's Drishti. So I was transported into another world. I experienced very light, detached from the body, as if I am not even there. Totally forgot myself. Name, form. And Baba's drishti is like a lighthouse. It's like, the sun, total white light that I saw. And then I saw Krishna. I saw palaces. I saw the golden, age deities there. And actually, I forgot I was feeding Baba, isn't it? I just put, and no thought that now I am doing any action, but I am into the experience of golden age. What a joy I felt, and what a clarity, very clear experience of golden age through the drishti. That gave me a lot of impact on me. So it was not imagining, but as soon as I went in front of Bap Dada and saw, so I was transported. To me, it was experience, the memory of golden age emerged through the purest vibration of Baba, to touch that pure memory in the soul and to see everything so clear, very clear in Baba's eyes. And it was like a beautiful feelings also, but experience was powerful because it impacted me. As I have been with Dadi Gulzar for many years, living with her in Delhi Panda Bhavan, Dadi Gulzar, I saw her also staying in the very silence way, like Dr.Nirmala said, silence, whole day silence. And then also royal, very royal. Everything she will do like a deity, even to hold the cup of tea, doing that action with royalty, slowly, with that kind of feelings of divine way. And also I heard once Dadi Gulzar told, I asked her this question in golden age, whether there will be rain or not rain, or 4 season or not season. She says yes, 4 season will be there, and not too heavy rain, but reasonable, like a spring, beautiful feelings will be there of the weather. Everything is under system and order. Then she explained very interesting thing to me. Golden age. I said, how the system will run there. She said, like Mount Abu. Mount Abu, you go here, there, no fear. Things are happening. So, very orderly, no fear inside, no tension, no stress. So golden age is experience of that stage where there is nothing of all this Iron Age world exists, but it's very smooth lifestyle. Agriculture will happen, trucks will go from one place to other place, like a normal life as we live, but there is no stress, no pressure, no tension, she said. It will be smooth and no fear. Like she says, Mount Abu, you go here, there, do so many things, so clean atmosphere, environment, no pollution, so refreshing. So the golden age is the experience of lifestyle, that life which we lived 5,000 years ago, and to go back to that life. So to me, golden age is, as you were asking, Didi, that every day what to do. To me, my experience for golden age, every little action, if I am doing, then making sure it's accurate. So accuracy is the beauty of golden age. Everything is accurate. Even the thoughts are accurate too. No extra thought here and there. So accurate. So it means very limited thoughts, very few thoughts, as experiences that, Baba has also said in the Murli, through the thought power, everything will work. In the new word, golden age. It's just to think, it will happen. Just think and it will happen. So the machinery, the science will really catch the thought power and start the work. All machines work. Even in this world also science has that kind of attainments. What about golden age? Only the thing is there is no dangerous, no accidents. Everything is smooth without any fear. So the golden age to me is the reality, and then every day staying in silence and doing everything accurate is leading towards that golden feeling, unaffected feeling, no fear feelings. And it's the experience of that lifestyle. So I like to give short commentary, meditation on golden age. In the screen of mind, I awaken the memory of the golden age. Life of divine, deity life. I lived a life with abundance. Nothing is lacking in the golden age. The 5 elements, the nature. Serving accurately. Every soul as a deity. Experiencing perfect harmony. I am filled with that divine happiness. Golden age. Time of total relaxation. I experience perfect beauty of nature. Even the beautiful gardens, the peacock, flowers, giving the fragrance of beauty. Prince, princess, very royal way, interacting with each other. Kingdom, fortune is overflowing. With treasures of love and happiness. Such beautiful fortune I am experiencing. Of the golden world. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you so much, Sister Rajini, for that beautiful sharing of the experience with Bhakti. It was very transformative and it's extended into the commentary. So thank you. It's very special. What a gift you were given. I'm sure it continues to be a golden aged experience. So thank you. Blessings for joining us and sharing that with us. So now we are going to cross over to Australia to our lovely brother Charlie. Om Shanti, Charlie. And
hello, Chrissy.
Lovely to have you with us. Hope all's well, and we'd all like to invite you to share any perhaps key words or experiences, feelings that you have, that you draw on to help emerge your deity, a golden aged form. You know, are there any key words that you, or you know, that you have access to that help you experience that deity form? And also, is there any experiences in your meditation that really help you as well, that would perhaps help us emerge our golden aged experiences and our deity form in our meditation? So we'd love to hear your personal experience of what happens with you and how do you do it.
Thank you so much, Chrissy. It's interesting, isn't it? Because it seems that as the golden age is coming closer, the reality of these feelings are there. And I think the key words for me are innocence. I love the innocence which the deities have. There's so much depth in them, and that they're totally innocent of anything impure or negative. It just does not exist on the radar of their mind. I also, another word that sort of conjures up the feelings of the golden age is oneness. I think everything in this world is absolutely disconnected, but there, we, the souls, the animals, the nature, there's no sense of difference or separation. In the world of ego, everything is separate, but there in the world, we all belong to each other, we all connect to each other. And one thing which I had an experience once of how we live absolutely in the moment. The past really has no relevance. Maybe there's sort of folk stories of things, but the past or even the future, the beauty of life is just to capture now and the feelings of now. And once when I first returned to Australia, I was living in London, and I first came back to Australia, and some of us went down to a beautiful beach at sunset south of Sydney. And we were sitting meditating, and it was such a balmy, beautiful evening. And suddenly I felt myself like in a different world. And it was like I was in a Viman, and it was totally silent. It was like, and I was just in this beautiful flying machine flying around the hills and the beachfront, and just so silently. And it was almost like nature was welcoming us. We were welcoming nature. And the incredible sense of, I suppose, oneness, that everything is connected. And I also once, I was thinking about the mind in the Golden Age. How does my mind feel in the Golden Age? And it sort of felt like in the Iron Age, we have so much thinking, maximum thinking, minimum experience. But my experience was minimal thinking and maximum feeling. And the image I had was just like a drop, the slow motion drops that they film sometimes. It just drops into a pond. And it was, a thought was just like a slow motion drop, and it hits the pond, and then the ripples just radiate out. And it was like each thought was a drop. And when it hits the mind, it just ripples with purity, ripples with peace. And it sort of envelops my whole being, and I radiate that into the environment. And in the same sort of, as I was feeling that when we communicate in the Golden Age, it's rarely, we will speak, of course, but we don't like now sit down and talk and talk and talk. Most of the communication is through my eyes and my face, and we will understand each other, even the animals. I feel we will look in the eyes of the animals, and they will understand me, my signals, and I will understand them and what they need, and each other. Everything is done through the subtle signals of the mind. And when I look into the eyes of the deity souls, they're just so deep, so clean, and there's like light, a beautiful subtle light that just shines from their eyes and fills the atmosphere. And I really feel it's like the beauty of the Golden Age is the vibrations from the deity souls just radiating this sense of love, this sense of belonging, this sense of with everything and everyone, the flora, the fauna, as well as the human being. So, yeah, and incredibly, I just love the idea of communication, non-verbal communication, where you fully understand the other just by looking to the eyes and the face, and you can understand all the signals, each way. Yeah, it's beautiful.
And Charlie, how would you suggest we can do that in our meditation when we're not living in the Golden Age, where all those experiences happen so naturally, so easily, because the atmosphere is so harmonious, so royal, so at one. But when we are living in a fractured world, have you got any sort of little tips on how we could, when we are sitting in meditation or when we are in our day-to-day lives, how do we conjure that when we are being challenged or when we're tired or meditation isn't happening easily? What do you suggest?
Chrissy, I'm sure you remember when Baba for a few years told us to do the 5 forms. And actually, when I experimented with that, I realized that I have those 5 sets of sanskaras are in me now. But the record of time is just pulling up my body conscious set of sanskaras. But actually my eternal set, my original set, my devotional set, my Brahman set, my angel set, actually they're in me at this millisecond. And it's just that my intellect now is just feeding off the devotional or body conscious set. And as I really tried to experiment moving around, to absolutely allow my intellect to be influenced by my original set of sanskaras, my golden age set of sanskaras, because that programming is sitting within me at this minute. And that, I really, at once when I was doing it, I felt an incredible, the beauty of innocence, the power of innocence, that set of sanskaras just filling me, where I have absolutely no concept of duality, no concept of me and you, or us and them, or right or wrong, or like or dislike, or accept or reject. It doesn't exist in the programming of those original sanskaras. It's just, I belong, I connect, you belong. It's, this sense of us all being one. And I had such a deep feeling how this whole world is about separation and separateness. It's all about disconnection, and that's what the world of ego does. And so I think in meditation, it's like, let me really visit and invoke, because that set of sanskaras is in my memory track as we speak. It's like a gold mine that is sitting there that we just don't know how to access. But in meditation, I think when we really invoke it, we can begin to taste that set of sanskars.
Yeah, that's beautiful, because it's really about remembering, isn't it? If it's already in us, it's about remembering. It's not about the effort or the, it's just taking the time out to remember. And the lovely word you used also about experiment. I think it's really experimenting and just giving it a go and trying, and then these sanskars emerge, and then they become the dominant ones, don't they?
They do. Absolutely, yeah.
So even when walking, when it's not just about sitting in meditation, it's what Sister Rajini was saying about with Daddy Gulzar. It's in how we move and how we do mundane day-to-day things. So it's
it's really lovely, isn't it, to, I think, know that, the majority of my part is with deity sanskaras. So it's fundamentally, and it's more like, I find sometimes that we identify so deeply with the present set of sanskaras that Baba's saying, no, identify with that original set of sanskaras. That's really who I am. It's almost like refocusing my sense of who I am. And then the feelings of those sanskaras can really, it's not just believing like a point of knowledge, but it's actually the real feeling of those, that innocence, that purity, that love, that belonging, that connection, that non-verbal communication is really how I lived on this planet for most of the cycle.
So how would you like to take us into a lovely commentary that would give us that experiment, that experience, that connection, that remembering, to be able to take us there?
Yeah. Thank you, Chrissy. Let me sit in front of Lakshmi and Narayan. Let me feel I'm sitting in their chamber. They are living beings, the most beautiful human beings that exist in this world. And just feel their fragrance of love, belonging, and their gentle smile of absolute connection. And now let me take their drishti. Look deep into those eyes that never end. So clean, so pure. And yet feel the light of that soul, those souls radiating and filling the atmosphere. They are the rulers because they fill the atmosphere of the whole world. They hold the atmosphere of the whole world with benevolence, divine respect, absolute inclusion, and total humility. No sense of being different or better in any way. These are the world rulers who rule their inner world completely naturally. And are like my most loving parents who care for me, love me, and support me just by being who they are. Everything is spoken through their face, through their drishti, and through their subtle smile. I know what they want me to do, and I experience those feelings. Om Shanti.
Thank you, dear Charlie. It's really sometimes like being taken out of this world when we hear these commentaries from you all. It's very beautiful. I think we're going to have whether we're having some visuals of the Golden Age. I'm not really sure if we're going to cut straight to the visuals of the Golden Age, or Sister Rajini and yourself, Charlie, are going to give us 5 minutes of meditation, drishti, just silent meditation, and your Golden Age drishti. So many blessings for joining us. It's been such a gift from Didi and Rajni Ben and you, Charlie Bai. It's just such a great gift for us all. So thank you. So
Yes, Chrissy, on behalf of everyone, thank you so much for creating such a sweet atmosphere on this golden aged experience.
this foreign land. No more to wander this desert alone. Your Baba has come to take you back home. Children of Satyuga, raise your heads with spiritual knowledge. You will be fed. You've been too long in folly. Now come and be wise. Your Baba is here with your paradise. Children of Satyuga, the road is rough, and the palms of Kali are just not enough. So talk to your sweet Father in easy meditation, and you can be sure He will grant you your salvation. Your salvation. Sweet salvation. Children of Satyuga, here we stand at the greatest turning point in this time of man. No need to look back now. You've played your role. All eyes on the Supreme Director, the Supreme Soul. The Supreme Soul. Sweet Supreme Soul. Children of Satyuga. Children of Satyuga. Children of Satyuga, children of Satyuga, children of Satyuga.
Sweet, sweet silence. It's definitely the doorway that we need to walk through into the golden age. So many blessings, and thanks for reminding us, helping us remember, for transporting us out of this world as it is at the moment, where we can experience ourselves in that golden age of truth and oneness. So thank you for taking the time to join us. We deeply appreciate it from our hearts. Thanks to all those that came to be a part of this Bhatti, because the collective vibration is what brings change. collective consciousness. So much love, many blessings, and love to our very precious seniors who help take us on this journey to the place where we want to go, which is the golden age, which is in the place of harmony and truth. And thanks to all the team that got this together as well. How great are they? So, Om Shanti.
Recording stopped.